Hello and welcome to the Design Palace. I'm LaShonda, the owner and operator and designer for the Design Palace. So today I wanted to come on and I wanted to do a little design for you today. I wanted to actually make the floor banner. Okay, so first we're going to start off with the front page of the banner, well, the actual sizing of the banner. So that'll be 72 by 48 in inches. So I already have 72 width and 48 height. So we will press create. Okay, so I wanted to make the banner Coco Melon. So I'm gonna pull up some things online, and that probably will be. And whatever I choose, I will just drag it over. I like this one, so I'll drag it over to my board. Then I press, if you're using an Apple computer, I press Command T, and that highlights it so I can stretch it or make it smaller. You always have to choose different images, but make sure that they have a high amount of pixels. So I think it's anything under 800 pixels, it'll be blurry. So this right here is perfect. And I see that we do have information down here of who designed it, and I'm not going to actually use this for an actual backdrop. So I can erase this off the bottom instead of cutting it off and cutting out the design colors of the layers on the watermelon. So I will go over to my brushes and choose the spot healing tool. And I will come back over here, but I need to make it a little bit bigger. So once you make it big enough, it's not big enough, let's see. So this is big enough. So I'll just go here. Maybe I need to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I go here and I just tap it one time. On the area that I want to erase. And it shifts the design just a little bit, but not enough to be noticeable. But I want to get all of that writing out of there. Okay, one more little part here. And I will try to cover that. Okay, I don't think that'll be much notice to that area, but if so, I can see if I can fix that as well. So let's go to change the color. So I changed the color, as you can see here, and I'm gonna try my brush tool. I'll make it smaller. I choose the correct brush. Okay, I think that's small enough. And then I'm just gonna try to smooth out what's messed up here. And you hear my daughter is talking about her tablet. And that is not to my satisfaction. So let's see if I can just take off the rough edges here. And do a little fill in here. And it looks a little bit of a different color. So maybe I can darken it just a little bit more. And once I darken it, we'll go back with the brush, come back in. That color is kind of off. So let me grab this one more time. And let's go back in with this brush over this green here. That's a little bit better. I don't need to take it all the way over here because it looks a little messy. See if we can fix it. Let's do this. Let me hit the back button to erase that. Now, let's see if we can correct it. And let me go in a little bit closer to it. Because it's actually, I can't see it that well. So now I can see it much better. Let's go back in with our brush. I'm going to try to stay right on the line and connect it and try to make it smoother. Okay, so let's kind of darken it. I think we have a blending tool as well. And let's see if that will help. The mixer brush. Let's do a little mixing here. See if that will help. And I really think this part will be blocked out. I will put something there to kind of blend it or cover it up, and it should be fine. And one more thing, I see a dot right here in lighter green. So we're just gonna see if we can dot that out with the brush tool. And there it is, it's gone. Okay, so now I can go out. And it's pretty decent. It kind of blending in a little bit better. At least that writing is not there anymore. So let's see what we can do. So we're gonna put happy birthday, and I'm gonna do a probably white. So let's do white, and let's choose a font. All right, let's see how this works out. So I've added another layer, and the first layer basically is the background layer. And then we're going to move up to another layer to add the font. So what I'll do here, I'll put happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jayla. All right, so I did that so I would be able to identify what is what if I need to go back and alter anything. So I'm going to make this 72, and that's not big enough. So we'll go up to 250 for the font. Definitely, that's still not big enough. So let's go up to 450. 450. Okay. So happy birthday, Jayla is still small. So we can solve this. what I can do, I can either go double click it again twice and change the font, or I can go in and press Command T, and I can stretch it out. So however I would like for it to show up. And it is a little bit slow. And I can make it a little bit bigger. Okay, it has a little delay. Okay, so now I can click on it again and I can move Jayla's name at the bottom under the happy birthday. And it's already centered. So now I want to make this happy birthday stand out a little bit more. So I go down to my function keys and I will do drop shadow first. So I want to make it look more prominent on the page because mind you have the little seeds on the background. So I want to make the happy birthday a little bit more prominent. So I will increase the size and also the spread. Okay, and then I can also give it a stroke. I want it to. I will click on stroke and I can change the color. I can highlight it that way, or I can find another color. Or I can dip right in here, choose that color, or that color. And then I can make it thinner. I can also texture it and I can bring it closer. See the difference? Or I can take those off. So now I'm just showing you the different things that you can do. So this is colored overlay. This is gradient. This is a pattern. That's CoComelon pattern that I made, and it has, I can add that pattern if I wanted to. And there are several different patterns that I can add. As you can see, I download those patterns and they are available for use. And if I don't want that, I can uncheck that box and it's back to the regular color. I can also add a second stroke around it. I can add it on the outside. I can add it on the inside. And I can add it in the center. But I don't want a second stroke. So I will let that one stay, and then I'll make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so let's get back out of here. Okay, so now I want to add some things to the banner. So I might want to add CoComelon on here. And I just type in the search engine CoComelon PNG. And a lot of different things come up. I can put the family on here, so we'll put the family. Okay, and it did not show up. So we're gonna find out what happened. So I'll go back over here and try to pull it again. It says it's there, but I don't see it. So let's see it fall behind the watermelon. And here we are. This is the family. So now I'm going to take off the background here off of the picture. So what I'll do is I'll go over to, there are two ways you can do it. And one way it'll kind of probably take it off all of it at one time, or it might do it in sections. So it's two ways to do it, and I'll show you both ways. Okay, so click on the picture, and this tool is called the Magic Eraser tool. So I will place it on the whatever I want to delete. Yes, so it'll take it off separately. And I'll show you the other way that you can remove a background. That's one way, so I'll add that back. And the second way is called the Object Selection tool. So what you do is you will highlight the entire picture and release it. And it takes a little time to work sometimes, but it's gonna erase the whole background and not the people. So it is taking a couple of seconds to do it, and I don't know why, but okay, so it highlighted the people. So what I'll do, I'll make a duplicate copy of the people, and it's gonna make a second copy for me. But right now you can see that there the little ants are around it, the marching ants. So what I'll do is Command C is copy, and Command V is paste. So here's my copy, and here's the first copy. So I click on that copy that I want to erase, and I hit delete, and there are my people. So other things I want to add to this is the rainbow. So the rainbow probably will go at the top of the video. Okay, so I'll go over and grab that. And sometimes you can find these in a transparent, um, and then just pull it straight over without doing any kind of erasing of anything. But I just pull whatever I see sometimes if it's more convenient for me, or if it's not a picture where it's really blurry and I can't really tell what it is. I don't worry about taking it off. So sometimes it can be a challenge because, and I'm just gonna close this up. Okay, sometimes this can be a challenge because um you see white clouds here and you see white background here. So sometimes if your clouds are not closed up, when you take the background off, sometimes your clouds can be compromised and destroyed. So what I do usually, I'll choose that same color from the cloud, which is, looks like it's black. Okay, so it's blue. So what I'll do is I will use my pencil tool and I will go in really close. And sometimes I have to make the sizing of it thick enough. That's maybe 12. Nope, that's not gonna be good enough. Okay, so let's try 57. I don't know if that's gonna be big enough. Maybe. I do this so I won't have this issue later on with this cloud thing, because when I connect them, then I really don't have a problem with erasing the clouds, because white and the white. Okay, so let's see if I can just hit the erase, which is the magic eraser, without any issues. And I don't have any way to go, Shonda. Okay, so now I might need to make it smaller because I have the happy birthday Jayla that is gonna reappear now. So we're gonna see what it looks like. Okay, so that's pretty decent. So maybe her name can remain in the rainbow, and maybe I make her name a little bit bigger. To make it seem, this is it. All right, so looks like it's taken away from, maybe I can change this whole font to something more plain. Okay, so the other two sides are kind of naked. So I want to see if I can add something else to it to bring it out a little bit more. And this is on you. However you want to design this, you. That's your creative genius. So I may want to add a number. And Jayla is 2. So I see all of that I've done so far was not seen. And I'm not gonna go backwards, but I'm gonna keep rolling with what I have right here. I saw that I wasn't sharing my screen, so my mistake. But at this point, we have brought in a rainbow. We changed the font on Happy Birthday Jayla. We also brought in the family. So we're gonna look and see what we can find. To add in here. And it could be, um, we can add something like the wolf, some more children, Cocomelon. Let's add in Cocomelon. So we're gonna pull this over. And we're gonna make Cocomelon bigger. Okay. And what we can do, we can separate this. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. I thought it wasn't sharing, but when I changed to go and pull something over for an image, then it kind of takes away the screen sharing. So now I know. Okay, so we're gonna separate Cocomelon. So I used this tool, which is called the rectangular marquee tool. So I click Command C and then Command V. So I made a copy of it. And I'm gonna put Cocomelon over here. And then I can also do that same thing if I wanted to do several. So the Cocomelons on the screen. And I can keep pressing Control Command V and it'll pull however many that I want. And I think I want probably about 6 of them. After I do that, then I don't have a need for the watermelon, the Cocomelon anymore. And I can copy it. I'm not copy. I can use the marquee tool and I can hit delete and delete that. So that leaves me with, and to get rid of that box, I would hit Command D. Okay, so that leaves me with Cocomelon by itself. So I can find somewhere to put Cocomelon. I can make it a little bit smaller. And I can put that on the screen several times as well. Click enter and then just copy and paste. Paste. Okay, so what it is here. Okay, so instead of me by mistake, I can lock this screen. So I highlight the screen, the background screen, and I go right here to this little lock and I click lock, and I can do each section like that. If I don't want it to move anywhere that I moved by mistake trying to move something else because it's so much smaller on the screen. So now I'm trying to move that and it will not go anywhere because it's locked. So I just tried and I can't do it. Okay, so I will go on to, you want to go get in the bed. Go get in the bed. Okay, so I will move the cocoa melons wherever I would like. And probably in the same place. And then I will maybe do another copy. Somewhere else. And then I can also make these smaller and distribute them somewhere else. Sorry, it's taking a little bit longer. And I want to make sure that this is centered. So that's centered. Okay, I think that's centered. And then and I really don't like that many cocoa melons on the screen, so I'm gonna delete these. And then I'm gonna find something else that'll probably look a little bit better on the screen. Maybe the cocoa melon music notes. I think that'll be better. Let's bring those in. And we'll make them bigger. And I will use the Magic Erase tool. Then I will use the marquee. So basically we're using the same tools to make this possible. So copy and paste. Paste. Then I see a little unnecessary marks here. And I can go right over here and erase them. All right, so I'll make the music notes a little bit bigger. And I'll kind of move them in a different place so they won't be all in one line. And what I can do, I can flip the music notes the opposite way instead of them going the same direction. So what I'll do, I'll go up here to my image, go over to edit, go down to transform, go all the way to the bottom and hit flip horizontally. Now the music notes are the opposite way now. So I'm not seeing the same image, like it's a flip of the image. So I don't think I need to add anything else to it. And I might need to put something behind the CoComelon words because it looks sort of so that might do it, but I'm not too fond of it. I'll just do that anyway. And also I'm gonna see if I can do this as well. I don't know if I can, but we'll try it. I want to see if I can do some different things with the CoComelon words. Yeah, I like that better. Gives it a little bit of some oomph because it's not really saying anything straight across the page. So I'm gonna move, either bulge it. No, I don't like bulge. Let's see how wave looks. Okay, it didn't do much to this one. So let's go back and try it one more time. Okay, so in order to get a different look for position wise with CoComelon, you're going to keep Command T and you're going to see this little thing right here that looks like a little gate. You're going to press that and you're going to customize the words. So you can put it in an arc, a lower arc, or an upper arc. And I don't like upper arc, so let's try the arch. Um, let's see the flag. Okay, I like flag, so we'll have flag there for that one. Move Jayla down just a little bit. Okay, so I might can shrink this just a little bit here. That looks a little bit better. And let's shrink this one as well. All right, so This is just a floor banner that you can put on your floor at a birthday party. And I know I can add more things to it, or I can change the background because this background is really busy with all of those watermelon seeds. But I do like the watermelon bottom here with the different colors of the how the watermelon grows. Okay, so I can also erase some of these watermelons off of here, and I can do that by unlocking it. Go to my healing tool, and I can do some spot healing, make it a little bit smaller. So select the watermelon background and make this size bigger. Let's test the size. I need to go to 700. So the entire watermelon seed can go inside of the box, and let's hit to erase. See, it's erasing them. So that gives me a lot more options for the unnecessary watermelon seeds, and I can just have them on the outside instead of the inside of the photo, the background. I like that much better. Then I can choose where I want them to be. I like that much better. Okay, so I can also copy one of those watermelon seeds, and I can place them if I wanted to place them somewhere else, or if I wanted to place more on the left or more on the right. So let me show you how to do that. That's rather easy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the quick selection tool, and I'm going to go in, and I'm going to select this here. I need to make sure that I have it on the right one. Okay, it's on the right one. All right, so let's see. Let's go in a little bit closer. And I don't like that, so I'll deselect it. So I have two options. I can either do the magic wand, or let's see how the magic wand is gonna do. Okay, so the magic wand selected the whole thing, but I do see some little things I don't want to happen. So I will go in real close for those little dots in this inside. I'll go back to the quick selection, and I think I will hit the minus side so I can minus these out. Nope, I need to, let's see. And I'll make it a little bit bigger because, okay. So now we're gonna click on it once to remove them outside of it. And then for this little area here where it's outside of the shape, so I just get the minus side of this tool and work it right alongside the black seed. So now I have a perfect seed, and now I can copy and then I can paste, but I'm going to just copy, and then I'm going to deselect it, which is Command D. Then I'm going to move outward because I have the seed in my copy. Then I'm going to go back to my move tool, and then I'm going to paste it. Okay, so the seed pasted in the middle. I don't want it over there. So I'm going to move it wherever I want it to be. And I want it right there. And if I wanted another one right here, I could do so. But I just put it right about here. And also I can put them up here like they're cutting off of the page. So I'll move it up here and I'll do another one. And I'll put it over here. And another one over here. Just to fill in if I felt like it wasn't enough. I can move this down just a little bit. And then take this one over here. Just to get a feel and make it feel like it's even on both sides. And if I don't want the others, I'll just go in with my healing brush and erase something that I don't want to be there. And then it was one behind the dad's head. And I think that's it. So you can design however you would like. It's your mind, it's your design. And if your customer loves it, then you love it. And I try to always satisfy my customers. I've never actually done a backdrop for a floor banner. I didn't mean to say backdrop. I mean a floor banner. So I've done the backdrops before, and I want to put one more seed somewhere, and that is over here. I like that. Okay, one more. Just one more. Maybe up here. Okay, so this is the finished product. And the way that I save it, I will go up here to file. I will click save as, or I will click export. And I like to export more than anything. The resolution for this is 100 pixels. I think so. They think that what you call it, pixels. And once it loads, which is going to take a while, and I don't know. I guess because I'm on Zoom, it's the reason why it's doing this. And then also you can put in a child's picture if you would like. Somewhere on here, you can put the picture where you put the family, like she's standing under the rainbow and it's just her. You can put her age on here, however you would like to do it, but it's all up to you. You can add or take away. It's all up to you. So I'm gonna go and hit save as because I can use this to sell on my website, but I will not use this background because it belongs to someone else, and they had their information on there. But this was just a test run. Later on, before I put it on my website, I will take off this backdrop and make sure that I find royalty free images. So I won't infringe on anybody's copyrights, anybody's work, because I don't want to get sued. So I'm going to go ahead and save this to my, well, I'll save it to my cloud because that means I can use it multiple times, and I'll put it as floor banner, and I can always go back to the same one and I can tweak it however I would want to. So I'm just going to hit on my computer. And if I wanted to go and save it for, if I wanted to save it to send to my supplier to make it, then I would go back and save it as a PNG. Okay, so that's been saved. If I wanted to go back and send it to my supplier to make the banner for me, then I would do a PNG and then I will send it on over to my to the website, and then have them to create it for me. They'll have to check to make sure that the pixels are good and there's no blurry areas anywhere, because it doesn't look right if you have like pictures that are very blurry. Just for an example, these music notes, they have this little white stuff around it, and it can be fixed, or I can find some better notes. What I can do is go in, and sometimes I'm delicate like this. I will go in and just erase those things from around them. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but in this case, it does work. And I can go here, erase that. And then sometimes, you have those little crumbs that's showing up here, and I can just go in and erase it off. Sometimes that's very, very frustrating. So that means you need to find the best images as possible. And like I said, I haven't made any floor banners yet, but that's my next thing. And I will put that on my website to be something that I actually sell. I already do the banners, so I want to make this a part of my business. Um, and I think that's it. So once this finishes, I will back out and let you see the finished product. I hope you like the banner, and I hope you like the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.